Hi, Justin here. Today I will be installing a Viking short rudder up haul kit on this ProFish Reload to lift this Bixpy Jet motor out of harm's way as we get closer to shore. Looking at the items that came out of the bag, we have the anchor point, guide rods and the saddle, all with screws, the Viking blade itself with the bolt to hold it on, bottom right the handle, then the rope and the bungee. First we will be attaching the blade of the uphaul kit to the larger and lower of the two holes at the top of the rudder. Take the blade and align this hole here with that hole and run this angle in line with the rudder. Stick the screw through and bolt it down. Okay. Screw it down securely, but with just enough movement for it to be able to do this motion here. Out of the box, this bungee came slightly frayed and it is too large to get through this hole here on the back of the rudder. So I'm going to cut it and see if I can get it through that way. We work quick before it pushes itself apart again. And through. Pull the bungee all the way down to this knot here and around and through that notch. And recut because it's sprayed apart again. Work a little quickly. Let's get it out of there. It is fraying apart as fast as I can get it in there. Once through like this, tie a knot on the other side and draw the bungee back and through this notch. If I hold that there, this is to allow that to move as the rudder is raised and lowered. Without that movement, the rudder will not raise. Tie a knot off at this end here and cut to size. So now I'm going to be installing the first of the guide points for the rope using this saddle here. It doesn't fit straight across like so, so you have to tilt it on a 45-degree angle. I'm going to be running down the left-hand side of this Viking ProFish, so I'm tilting it on this angle here towards the way it's going. If I was running it down the right, I would change the angle. You need to drill 2 4mm screw holes. I'll just mark these now. To fit the screws in. And taking your screws, screw it in. too tight at first, so you can adjust the angle. And bringing the tension on now. Now I will be attaching the draw rope to the end of the uphaul blade and running it along the ProFish to the anchor point at the seat. Extend the rope alongside the length of the kayak. This allows you to make sure you have enough rope and also to check for any knots in it. Pass the end of the rope through the blade and tie 2 quick knots at the end to secure it into place. Just a good old shoelace knot is fine. So now we're going to be passing the line down the side of the kayak, through the first saddle like so, and pull it along. I do not want the line going straight to the anchor point, as that will get in the way of other things. So I've got these guide loops that came with the kit, and these over here, and I've marked out a couple of points on the side of the kayak that I want the guides to go down. Just using some self-tapping screws, screw it straight into the side of the kayak. And again over here. Plastic expands to accommodate the screw, so you should not need anything else to keep it watertight. But if you do want something, I'd suggest just a little bit of silicone. See? There. Once, do it right, take your time, mark out and feel for where the anchor point should be. You want it to be somewhere comfortable for you so you can lift the rope up and bring it forward. Once you've figured out an appropriate position for the anchor point, just take a pen, give yourself a bit of a mark, an angle. I'm going to go right round the front so I can see where it should fit into, and we'll get outside and install this. So you want the anchor point facing this way forwards. We've got our mark here that we made earlier, so we place it on the mark, and once again with self-tapping screws, just screw it in. You can always double check the angle at this point if you want, before you put your second screw in. So if you have to get back into the kayak, have a look and adjust it if needed. I'll put the second screw in here. Pass rope through that hole and forwards and through the little bobble end of this here. Now you just want it to be resting there nice and loose, the rudder's down, pull it a little bit through, we'll make some knots. Just standard start of a shoelace knot is fine. Sits there nicely. Bring this in. Once you've got this installed, you can just cut off the excess rope. Well, now we have the up haul kit installed on this ProFish Reload. I hope this video helped you with instructions. Soon we'll be attaching the Bixpy Motor onto it as well, and then I'm going to go do some fishing. The tools I use for this are an adjustable spanner, a multi-headed screwdriver, marking pen, scissors, and a power drill with a 4mm drill in it.